Hello everybody, welcome in Hungary. I know that this city name is a little bit difficult for everybody. Please check how to say.
Nyíregyháza, or maybe Nyíregyháza.
Nyíregyháza. I don't know, it's very difficult for me.
If I have to say that, no.
Yeah.
Whoa. Nyíregyháza. Nyíregyháza.
We are in Nyíregyháza.
Nyíregyháza. Vale, okay. Nyíregyháza. It's okay, no?
I tried to. I tried that with my own YouTube channel and I forgot. I just gave up.
When I was on the highway and then read the signs, I was trying to imagine to spell somebody to the word of Nyíregyháza or something like that. So it's really difficult, and I probably will never spell it from my brain because it's.
We're in Nyíregyháza.
Nyíregyháza. I can try again. Nyíregyháza.
Someone told me Nyíregyháza. Nyíregyháza.
I realized that some racers spoke not too perfect the city of Nyíregyháza, so therefore the best Nyíregyháza.
Like that. Apparently we're live. So that's right, okay. So we're back live. We're live here at the end of the stage this morning. That was a good intro. Nice to see you this morning. We're standing here getting ourselves ready for the stage to go live, and it is going live at 11:31 local time. And yeah, that was a bit of a surprise to crash in this morning to say hello to you. But here we are, this third stage of the loop this morning, and it is great to be in Hungary. Chris is holding the camera. He was doing exactly the same when we were in FAF just a few weeks ago. And we're at the stop line of this. It's kind of classic vineyard stage. It's the light is beautiful today, super sharp, but it's just stunning. We've been at this stop line before in absolute horrendous muddy weather with rain pouring down the middle of the road here. But this stage is absolutely glorious. Proper autumnal day today here in Hungary for day one of this event. Yesterday we had the super special stage, which we'll see some footage of that later on, but today is all about the hot action out in this autumnal countryside today. And the vineyards are looking absolutely stunning, the grapes just growing here for this very famous kind of wine region here in Hungary. Beautiful stuff. And of course we've got some serious competition going on this morning, which is just incredible. Our helicopter is up this morning too, which is nice. But let's just refresh you with the times if you've just joined us this morning, if you haven't been following the coverage on ERC radio this morning. Nikolai Gryazin is leading this morning. This is after a group of after three stages in the rally overall. But Gryazin out in front by 1.4 seconds. He was 1.4 seconds faster than Norbert Herzig in the previous stage. So Norbert Herzig having a disaster, picking up a puncture in the first test of the day today. But at the moment, Gryazin is 14.5 seconds quicker than Eric Seitz. And then we've got Simos is lying third overall at the moment. 1.7 seconds the gap between Eric Seitz and Simos. Miko Marcek, who is opening the road today, is in fourth position. So we're live at the stop line, as you can see this morning. The big story, Andreas Mikkelsen is lying fifth in the rally at the moment. Mikkelsen having problems with his car at the end of stage number 3. Coming to the end of the stage, talking to us live on the radio, saying it's game over. The engine seems to have expired. There's a problem with the engine losing power in the stage. We followed them. In fact, Julian's followed them on the road section, Mikkelsen and Elliot Edmondson down, and they've been taking the car apart. Elliot Edmondson and Andreas Mikkelsen been back on the phone to Talksport at the service park, talking to the team there to try and find out what the problem is, and they've narrowed it down to a wire issue. There's a wire that's broken inside the engine bay of the Skoda Fabia, and with that broken wire means reduced power this morning. So Mikkelsen's going to be able to limp his way through this stage and then go on the road section back, and then they'll get that fixed in service later on. Look at this weekend. We're out at the stages in this vineyard region. Really, really beautiful. However, we are got spectators back this weekend in Hungary. It's brilliant, and for the first time since the pandemic began, since the first round of the season last year, we've been able to broadcast to you from the end of the stage using no face masks for this weekend. We've obviously had our vaccines and PCR tests before we've come here, just to make sure we're doubly safe and clean and at you. Down the lens, I should have maybe left my face mask on, but yeah, not so good. But just look at the footage this morning. Absolutely beautiful. I'll just keep quiet for a moment because we've got the helicopter up, chasing the cars through these stages. Really, really. As the cars head up, you can see from the helicopter over to from the stop line. I don't know whether you can see if Chris can just zoom in. Quite appropriate for us here, bringing you the coverage from the ERC, and then the stage, it just slots off the start of the stage, just where the vineyards are over there. I don't know whether you can zoom in enough. Miko Marcek comes in, hazard lights on, first cars here, so Marcek, hazard lights on for the car for Miko Marcek. He stops, so we follow them through the vineyards, door open already for Miko. So first car here. Miko, what's the story? Hazard lights on?
Yeah, not easy. We drive, I think 1.5 kilometers after start, because that was really big bumps. But okay, we tried to be here, and now we are going to the service. We are in the game, and we'll fight till the end of this rally, because I like this driving. I like this first loop. It's hard, it's tough. We have just front wheel drive Fabia for now, but we are coming back for the second loop.
Just some stuff in not Portuguese, some stuff in Polish, please.
Jesteśmy zadowoleni z pierwszej pętli, walczymy. No niestety po 1,5 kilometra straciliśmy napęd z tyłu, ale jedziemy. Rajd jest długi, bardzo trudny. Ale czujemy i będziemy.
Bumps at the start of the stage, and then losing the rear wheel drive. So 4-wheel drive Rally 2 car losing that drive. So just front wheel drive for this stage through the vineyard. But as you can see, it is amazing. And what's kind of super special about this stage is that the camber. So as Gryazin comes towards us, Chris, if you just zoom into the camber of this road underneath the car, it's really hard to keep the car pointing in the right direction. Just on the front of Gryazin car, you see there's a lot of grass just in the front there, so it looks like he's just been off. Nikolai just taking his gloves off. Time for Marcek, 6 minutes. Grayazin leading the rally at the moment with a 5:39.4. Nikolai, you just got a little bit of grass in the front of the car there. Did you cut deep in the stage?
What's happened with Miko?
He's lost rear wheel drive. He's only got front wheel drive on the car.
Okay, but let's see what the other guys do, because I went off in one corner, but it was so fun because it was flat out on the gravel. Car just bumped like this. Somehow I turned the car back again on the gravel, but I lose the braking to the slow corner, so I lose 7 maybe seconds. But after I was like doing quite okay. I was a little bit angry on myself, but we were trying to not repeat the mistakes on the second loop. So it's nice stage. I mean, it's not typical for different rallies, and for us it was something nice. But yeah, it was really a scary moment on the gravel. But okay, the car works good. We just need to check what's happened because it was quite big impact.
Okay, we'll let you go and have a look with that. So you see there when he came up to the stop line, just a little bit of grass stuck in the front of the just at the underneath the number plate on the front of the car. So Grayazin just pulling out just round the corner there just to check the car. So another one comes towards us now. This is Mads Osberg. Mads is super lucky to be here. On the previous stage, damp under the trees from Mads had a high-speed spin after hitting a wet white line on the tarmac. But he's here. He could have been out of the road earlier. Could have been an early exit from the Rally Hungary. 5:31.1, faster than Nikolai. Nikolai obviously having the problem in the stage. Go now. This might be slightly. Mads, what's the story?
No, I'm just warning the FIA about the spectators because someone will be killed in there. I normally enjoy rally, but I don't enjoy it when it's like this. Just a slight mistake and you kill someone. I don't like to do rally when it's like this.
Talk to us about the previous stage. You were saying to Julian that you had a high-speed spin. What happened there this morning?
No, it was on this big wide road. Just on a flat, short right-hander. For me, it was an easy flat corner, but there was a small dip on the road, and I touched the plate and I lift the front, and I go towards the trees on the outside. So I managed to save it and somehow just spin almost on the road. But we got stuck in the ditch. There was no spectators, so it took me a minute to try and jiggle my way out of the ditch. So lucky moment.
It's great to see you here. Great to see you with that fight with Grayazin today. That's going to be brilliant all day long.
Yeah, unfortunately, when you drop a minute, it doesn't make it easy, but we try to continue.
See how those stage times go on the board, though, when you fight back. Thanks, Mads. So Mads losing time overall to Grayazin, but in the fight for the stage wins, though, that is the stuff that we like to see also on the board. So Mads with a 5:31.1 through there, Grayazin having a out of the road with a 5:39.4, and then Mitko Marcek with just two-wheel drive, front-wheel drive on his car, and after hitting a bump at the start of the stage. Now Frejus Turan, surprise winner of this rally in 2019, arrives at the end of the stage. Just late for him to sort himself out. Frejus, good to see you at the end of the morning Lupus stages. The car's really, really low setup. Is it bottoming out on the road?
Yeah, it's very good for this stage. We spun on the first braking part, so we lost I think 5 seconds. The time is really good, so I'm very happy with the setup with the car. It's a shame that we had a puncture on the previous, but we are here to enjoy this rally, and I'm really like these stages, and we are very happy, and all good.
It's all good. So go for the win again this year, do you reckon?
No, it's that we had no chance because we lost nearly 4 minutes. So we are here for our fans, for the Hungarian fans, and we'd like to enjoy the next stages.
To get my microphone back here, just some words in Hungarian for all those fans in the stages.
Sziasztok, nagyon élveztük ezt a gyorságit, fantasztikus a kocsink. Az előző gyorson kaptunk 4 percet, sajnos egy defektet ki kellett cserélnünk, úgyhogy a győzelmi esélyek elszálltak. Ezen a gyorson fantasztikus jó a kocsink, köszönöm a csapatnak, a Hankuknak. Én azt gondolom, hogy sajnos megforogtunk az első féktávon, tolatnunk kellett, de az időnk így is fantasztikus, úgyhogy itt vagyunk, élvezzük, látványosan szeretnénk autózni nektek. Köszönjük!
Thank you very much. That's Fraser's Suran, car number 19. Get himself into gear. I was going to say, I lost you. I wonder where Chris the cameraman had gone then for a minute, but he's hiding behind the back of Fraser's car. As I said, surprise winner in this event in 2019. That was the year that we had the heavy rain. It went down to the wire. Rally Hungary that year in 2019 was the last round of the championship, and it was a battle between Alexei Lukanuk, who unfortunately due to budget problems isn't here this weekend. He was fighting against Chris Ingram, who became the 2019 ERC champion. So they're not here this weekend, but Andreas Mikkelsen, his soon-to-be crowned the ERC champion for 2021, is here, and we'll expect him here in a short while as we just wait for him to come down towards us. So we've got to get through Umberto Scandola, and then we've got Efran Lorena. But Scandola was having problems with his car earlier. Scandola was out of the road on the first stage of the day today, picking up damage to the front of his Skoda, and that's why we've got a bit of a gap at the moment. But watching the footage of Andreas Mikkelsen through the grapevines here is just unbelievably nice. This sharp light, stunning stuff. So Mikkelsen's Skoda is in limp mode at the moment. They've got a broken wire under the bonnet, and that is causing them to lose a bit of power as they make their way around here. There's some fantastic footage on our ERC channel from last year of Mikkelsen driving through the grapevines. You can have a look at that on our YouTube channel. But puncture, I have a feeling. Scandola off the road, rear right puncture. He's out already. Double puncture. So on the back as well, Chris, other side. He's got a broken rim in the back from earlier as... Let's have a word with Umberto. Just get him to sort himself out. So 2 rear punctures, had 2 spares in the back, one's gone. Umberto, what happened?
I don't know. 2 win in the rear. We never cut. I don't know.
But you've only got 1 spare. What happens now?
Well, we have 1 spare now. Now I speak with our team.
So Scandola with 2 rear punctures, 2 spares in the back, but he's already had a puncture already on today. So Scandola with a double puncture in the rear there. What's the gravel like out there? Is it easy to pick up punctures?
I don't know. It's crazy. I try our best. I don't know if I had some puncture because in the last session I was completely flat and just sideways. But okay, grip level is way. Also, we stalled the engine in a junction. We lost around 3-4 seconds. But okay, we are happy with this pace.
When we spoke to you at the first stage of the day today, you weren't so happy. Has it improved today as the last 2 stages gone on?
Yeah, we need to improve for sure. First stage was difficult. We have a delay of more than 20 minutes, so our tires were completely cold. We were with hard tires, so it was a bit difficult for us, especially at the beginning, but okay, we will see.
All right, we'll close the door. Oh, hang on. There we go, get the door closed. So double puncture for Scandola after picking up a previous puncture. If you just swing the camera around, Chris, just to the left, maybe, you can see, you okay? You're right, you good? You can see Scandola just zoomed in there by the road junction, just by the marshals. Mikkelsen comes in behind us now. Mikkelson's car sounding smooth now, but having that engine problem with the broken wire underneath. Andreas, the previous stage we thought it was all over and you were going home early, but you managed to fix the car. What was the issue?
No, we didn't fix it. We still have the issues, but they will be fixed in service. We basically have no power, and so I tried to make up for it in the driving, pushing the braking zones, and I pushed one too much now and went out into gravel and lost, I don't know, I have to restart the car at 10 seconds, but okay.
So it's a broken wire under the bonnet, you were telling Julian. Is that for what sensor? Do you know what it is? What the actual wire does?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly why it happened, so we have to examine.
Yeah, okay, all right. So making up for it in his driving style for Andreas Mikkelsen, losing time with a broken wire under the front, making up for it in his driving. Showing that on the board, not as quick as the other guy. So if you just cross the street, you can see Mikkelsen with a 550, 551 through there. But Scandola with 7 minutes 06.8. So hemorrhaging time with those double rear puncture. Scandola is now still just working out what to do next, because he needs to be fully legal to get on the long road section back down to the service park. Arriving at the end of the stage now is Johan Bonato. Johan picking up a puncture in the first stage of the day today and only carrying one spare with him. Let's wait for him to sort himself out. Johan carrying one spare tyre with you today. You're super lucky you had a puncture in the first stage of the day, but managed to get through the rest of the loop unscathed, so that's gone well.
Yeah, you know why we are faster on this two last special stage? You know why?
What, because you got no air in your rear tyre, in your spare tyre?
Yeah, I don't have any air on the tyres, so that's why my weight is lighter. So no, it's for sure it's a shame this first special stage, but no, the rhythm is okay. And we're okay. Can you ask a marshal, please, for me?
Yeah. Can we get a marshal over? Hey guys, anyone? Bueller? Can you just come in for the... Can you just... Someone? They're all sat in the sunshine, chilling out. They're coming. Anyway, they finished...
No.
That's okay, we'll let you go. There we go. So, yeah, we'll just let Johan just chat to the marshals there. But just having a look round the car. And, yeah, Johan super lucky earlier on, because he had a puncture that he had to stop and change in the first stage this morning, and if you look in the back of the car, he's only got one spare with him. I don't know whether that works, but try and get so one spare in the back of the car for Johan. And we've just seen with Umberto Scandola having a double puncture and having a puncture in the previous stage as well. So let Johan go. They're just sorting themselves out. We've got okay, Valencia's next up. Another one of our Hungarian drivers, door open. So, good morning. Talk to us about the run.
Oh, a lot of people everywhere. It's fantastic.
Just some words in Hungarian for these guys.
Yes.
In your language.
Yes, you go.
Speak. Should we try? Just in Hungarian, in your language. How was it? Okay?
Yeah. Yes. De nem értem, hogy mit mond. Yeah.
All right, it was worth a go. I was trying, but these are our local guys here from Hungary, so there we are. So just not quite understanding that we want to hear from him in Hungarian, but we'll throw the microphone in.
Nagyon komoly volt, tehát próbálunk még gyorsulni mindenféleképp. Nem rossz eddig, minden oké.
Okay, all good. That is Valencia running on his home event through the stage with a 5:36.1, and there we have it through this morning. Just trying to see if there's any notes coming into us at the end of the stage. Let's have a word with Eric Seitz. Door open. Eric, good morning. Nice to see you at the end of it. How was your morning run for you?
We are having a car problem, so we are losing time on all the stages. But for sure, I'm not giving up. I'm on 110% on the limit. I'm trying to do my best job to keep the follow guys. But for sure, it's a little bit sad for me. Because I want to go much faster, but now we are going to service. Hopefully we will reach the service and manage the problems.
But what is the problem? Because you're in the fight with Nikolai Gryaz and you're super quick here in the rally, 14.5 seconds the gap coming into this stage. What's the issue?
I don't want to tell yet because we don't know. It's something near to engine and with engine, but to be honest, I'm not so good mechanic, so I really don't know. But we need to fix it. But like I said, I'm really trying to be fast because I don't want to give up.
Are you doubtful that you'll make it to service at the moment? Is it a bit 50-50?
I think we will reach it, and it should be okay.
All right, good luck. Okay, so down on power, just something with Eric Seitz's car, but listening to the engine. Again, it sounds okay, but Andreas Mikkelsen is having this problem with a broken wire in his bonnet, and he's down on power as well. So Nikolai Gryaz seems to be the only guy that's having a smooth morning so far. Norbert Herzig. Hopefully that holds it, Norby. Norby with two spares in the back, picked up a puncture earlier on. Norby, just looking at the time on the board, are you happy with everything?
Yeah, we pushed a little bit more than before. Our speed was absolutely okay on this stage. It's a little bit strange because until this time we drove here just in the rain, but now it's absolutely clear. Please, just one short message for the spectators. Please, a little bit careful next to the stage because one place is too close. They are staying the stage. Please, careful.
Thanks very much, and just some words in Hungarian as well, please, Norby.
Srácok, próbáltuk tolni, sajnos az mai napi elsőn kaptunk egy defektet, de nem adjuk föl, toljuk neki, és azt gondolom, hogy jó a tempó, minden oké. Annyit szeretnék kérni, vigyázzunk magunkra egymásra, az egyik ponton nagyon-nagyon közel álltok a pályához, egy nagyon tempós 5-es kanyarnál, légy szíves, ott egy picit álljatok szélesebbre. Köszi, sziasztok!
Thank you. That's Norby Herzig. Right, that's Herzig through. So 5 minutes 29.6 for Herzig, and just pulling onto the flat. So a busy morning today. Long road section up this morning. We left at just after 7 o'clock this morning to get to the first stage of the day today. There's a slight delay to the start of the first test of the day, and then it's been 3 stages this morning, and back to back. Quite a long road section round this hilly wine region here, famous for the wine in this part of Hungary. So very, very beautiful. And as Norbert Herzig was saying, that he's last time he was here, it was absolutely throwing it down with rain, so it's really interesting to drive on this adverse camber with this concrete that is fairly grippy. Simone Campidelli, good run for him earlier on today. Fast yesterday. Here today, see what Campidelli's time's like when he goes on the board, but lying 10th overall in the rally. Coming into this stage, 5:43.5. Nice hat. Simone, how was the morning run for you?
Honestly, we struggle a lot this morning. Probably we had too much hard tire choice. We couldn't make so much. The first stage I risked twice to go off-road, and I decided to give up because there was not the pace. And in order also to comparing data with the new loop of stages, we have to see what we can do. For sure in the second it was a bit better, but even here, considering how short it is the stage, we are too far at the moment.
Okay, good luck for this afternoon, and we'll see him later on. So just struggling, taking a too hard tyre choice this morning for Simone Campidelli, and just struggling a little bit out there. So 10th in the rally after 2 stages coming into this one. This is the third of the morning's loop of stages. So 5 minutes 43.5 for Simone Campidelli. Just see if we've got any messages coming in to us at the end of the stage. No, we haven't. So right, after Simone Campidelli we've got Alberto Battistoli, Andreas Haddock and Miklos Simos, who is next. Now, if we have a quick look at Battistoli's car on the front. So Battistoli, he went off in the first stage of the day today. Very, very lucky with damage on the front. We thought his rally was over, but he's here. Alberto, when I spoke to you at the end of stage number 2, you said the rally was over. So what was the problem with the car? What have you fixed?
We changed the rim that was broke, and after we are trying to get along with the arm of the wheel that is bent, but other than that, the car seems fine. It wobbles a little on the straights, but you know. We are here at the end of the third, so I'm happy, so I can get to service and fix and manage to do other experience. Thank you.
So broken rim and a bent arm for Alberto Battistoli, front left here. That's all as a result of him going straight on and damaging the front of the car earlier. So all this front left corner is a bit bent. The car's a bit wobbly, as he was saying. 5 minutes 48 seconds, but at least he's here because he thought it was game over at the end of the second stage of the rally. So that is Alberto. Sorry, did I just call him Alberto Battistoli? It is Alberto Battistoli. Now, Neil Solons has been a regular in the ERC this year. As we said earlier on in the season, had some big issues, big crashes, but this weekend driving for MRF, but unfortunately isn't here today. They haven't been able to get the car, the Hyundai car, to start. An electrical problem with it. So Neil Solons isn't here. On the start list he should have been next, but he's not. Haddock is next up. Another one of the Fiestas in the event. Andreas Haddock is here. Let's wait for the door to open. As you can see on your screens that Laszlo's stopped in the stage. I don't think Haddock's going to talk to us. Nope. So you can see on your screens that Haddock has stopped at the end of the stage, but oops, hang on. Let's get ourselves sorted while the next car comes in to the stop line. This is Simos. Right, Simos' time's going on the board, car 17. This will be the last car that we're talking to on the live this morning. Let's get this door open. So 5:38.4. How was the run?
We ran over in the right. He's back. Yes, he's spin.
In Hungarian.
Igazából minden rendben volt, az egyik elágazásban picit túlcsúsztunk szembe. Valószínűleg ott kaptunk ennyit, mert most picit sokat kaptunk a többiektől. Minden oké, megyünk tovább.
Having a spin in the stage, running over, but managing to get to the end of the stage with a 5:38.4. Where have you gone, Chris? There you are. We've got a few spectators here at the end of the stage, which is nice. But that is all our drivers that we're going to be talking to on the live this morning. We're going to continue our coverage shortly on ERC radio. But out in front, a stage winner for him this time on stage number. The first running of the Mad stage. It's 10.19 kilometres in length. Norbert Herzig takes a stage win. Mats Osberg second fastest through. Eric Seitz third quickest through in this stage. In the overall standings, Nikolai Gryazin still leads 7.2 the gap now to Eric Seitz, who's lying in seconds. And Simos, who we've tried to talk to at the end of the stage there, is lying third overall in the rally. This is the coverage of the penultimate round of the ERC for the 2021 season. Hope you're enjoying yourself, and we will be back later on for more live stage coverage. So, as we wrap up the programme here this morning, I hope you're enjoying yourself wherever you are. Join us on ERC Radio, but strap yourself in. Last night it was round the super special stage, a speedway circuit. It was amazing. Really, really good party atmosphere last night. Get yourself on board and take in some of this, of the opening stage of the rally. We'll catch you later on this afternoon.
Everybody knows, oh no. Everybody knows. Everybody knows, oh no, no. Everybody knows. You can feel it in the air, it's coming. You can feel it in your bones. You can feel it in the air, yeah, it's coming. Everybody knows.
80.
Hits you like a freight train running. Whoa, slash, slash, slash. Hits you like a freight train running. Hits you like a, hits you like